Alright guys, ZFR back here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Netflix's new series Lost in Space. And yes, before any of you judge me, I did actually binge all of it already. Me and a couple of my friends actually stayed up late to binge all of it the past couple nights. So with that being said, I've watched all of it now, I've seen it, and I feel like I want to kind of talk about this show real quick. Now this is going to be a spoiler free review, so there aren't going to be any spoilers in this. I'm just going to kind of give you the basic overlook of the show and kind of tell you what I think and whether or not you should check it out and what you can expect from it. So with that being said, let's get into this. So this TV show actually really reminded me of Mass Effect, and when you look at one of the alien life forms in the show, it looks really similar to one of the alien races on Mass Effect. I'm not going to say which one because I feel like that would be kind of spoilery, but pretty much what happens in this show is, for some unnamed reason, they don't really go into it at any point in the show, or at least they don't go into extreme specifics, but we're led to believe that Earth is becoming uninhabitable, that Earth is dying or whatever, so they need to find a new planet. The human race needs to find a new planet. So they kind of have like this whole little program, this whole little colonist program, where they get this big ship and they go out into space and they send a bunch of other little ships filled with families off to colonize planets. And pretty much that sounds a lot like Mass Effect Andromeda, right? So it's basically like the same idea there. So with that being said, this show gets off to an interesting start. We pick up with the Robinson family. They're pretty much the main characters throughout this show, and all of them are really good. I feel like all of them get their moments to shine and stuff in the show as characters and stuff. They all get, their moment to kind of take the spotlight and to do something that makes us all go, yeah, let's go, Robinsons. They all have really good character development and stuff, as individuals and as a family together. So with that being said, all the characters are really amazing, all the main ones, and all the side ones are pretty good too. They have some pretty good side characters in here. The main villain, I'm not going to go too much into her, but she actually is really good, and without being really intimidating. The main villain isn't intimidating at all, but they still managed to portray her as a really good villain in the show. So with that being said, I really enjoyed that performance and stuff. So that was all on point. And pretty much early on in the story, they encounter an alien life form I kind of talked about earlier, looking like something from Mass Effect, and pretty much that plays a big part in like the entirety of this season. And season one is pretty much them getting stranded on this one planet, and for a multitude of reasons they need to leave the planet sooner or later, all of that, blah blah blah. So with that being said, I'm not going to really go into any more details about the story, but yeah, overall this was a really good show. Like, I really enjoyed this. It actually had really good acting, good storytelling, good writing all over the place. Like, it was great. The action scenes were really nicely done and stuff. I really enjoyed it. Like, they conveyed emotion in a good way all over the episodes and everything. Like, they just did a great job with this show, basically. And the only complaint I really can think about, there are two complaints I can see people having. I feel like some people might not like the ending of season 1, even though I love it because it sets up season 2 perfectly, and the rest of the series if this becomes a series. And then another thing I really didn't like, that really rubbed me the wrong way, in my opinion, this was the one thing that I just couldn't get over. And this might kind of be a spoiler, but not really. Like, it's going to be something you realize pretty early on in the show. But none of the colonists have guns. None of them. And I'm going to say, that kind of pissed me off because it felt stupid. And I get the point they were going for is they didn't want to bring violence into the new world, but the new world might be violent, and if you don't bring protection, you're screwed. So that was the only part I really just couldn't wrap my head around. Like, why would you not bring guns? And there are a couple moments in the show where they could have definitely used them. But somehow they managed to get through the entire first season with, I think, only like one gun popping up in the entire season. So that was interesting. And I feel like that kind of forced the characters to do things a more interesting way. So it's not entirely a bad thing. It's just kind of one of those little things where it's like, why? But anyway, yeah, the show was good. Like, man, I give this a 5 out of 5. I've got to, because it was good, and I don't want to feel like I'm overrating the show or anything, but it was really enjoyable. Like, I mean, I can't really point out too much more that was wrong with the show other than the whole gun thing. Like, other than that, everything else in my opinion was great. I enjoyed it. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think down below if you've seen it already. If you haven't watched it, definitely go try it out, because it is a really good show. So yeah, that's my review for Lost in Space. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below, and hit that subscribe button if you want more content like this. We're going to talk about Walking Dead later today, so stick around for that if you see this. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. ZFR out.